What's up, peeps? So, let's get right into it, cause what else are we gonna do, right? Yeah, I did make a Darius guide on mobile player. It's called True Noxian Might. Be sure to check it out if you didn't. But, wait. No, don't check it out. That stupid thing is super outdated. Don't trust it. No, don't trust any bit I say in that guide. That guide. Yeah, it's super outdated. But I am too lazy to update it, cause, you know, if I do, it's just gonna be like making a brand new guide from dust. So I figured, might as well make some videos, cause why not, right? And so here comes a new series, Learning How to Darius. I am going to make many parts or episodes, whatever you call it. This first one is going to be about abilities and combos. So, this is gonna show you how to basically use Darius effectively. Also, keep in mind, my way to play Darius that I feel like it's effective is not by any means the only way to play Darius. You can play Darius however you want. If you want to know how I play Darius, and if you feel like you can trust me on how to play Darius, then this video is for you. So let's just go over his abilities and what they do, how to actually use them. It's gonna be for later in this video. If you already know what Darius does, you can go ahead and skip to this specific time right here. So, Darius is passive, Hemorrhage, one of the best, if not the best, passive in the entire game, deals a shitload of damage over time which stacks. And when you get 5 stacks on an enemy champion, you get this massively amazing buff called Noxian Might, giving him 30 to 200 bonus attack damage based on level. And that bonus is extremely important as his passive scales with bonus attack damage, and so does his ult, which we're gonna talk about in a little bit, but not now. And it also makes everything that usually inflicts 1 hemorrhage stack inflict 5 instead in one hit, which is extremely good. Moving on to his Q, we have Decimate. After Darius does his wind up thing in 0.75 seconds, he swings his weapon around himself, dealing a very respectable amount of damage if hit on the outer ring, while also healing himself for 12% missing health for each enemy champion hit, up to 36%, and leaves A or 5 bleed stack on them. All these attacks are only for enemies hit by the axe head on the outer ring. Hitting on the inner ring is basically the equivalent to missing the Q, as it does not offer any heal or bleed stack and only deals 35% damage, which is peanut damage. Also, this ability scales with total attack damage, which is the main reason why it hits so damn hard, as Darius has massive base attack damage. Next up, Darius' W, Crippling Strike. It's an auto attack enhanced, resetting Darius' auto attack timer, deals 140% auto attack damage and slows the target by 90% for 1 second. Also refunds all of its mana cost and 50% cooldown if the attack kills the target. Very nice ability for quick combos, helping you to land your Q much easier. Really, this is one of the few times Rito didn't mess up changing an ability, pumping the slow up to 90% and reducing the slow duration. If you think about it, it makes perfect sense in Darius' kit. Darius' E is Apprehend. Its passive gives Darius percentage armor penetration, which actually got nerfed from penetrating total armor to only bonus armor. Still, very nice addition to its kit. Its active is the Spy style. Darius is going to pull in all enemies in front of him, while also slows them by 40% for 1 second. This is going to be your tool to force trades in lane and initiating fights. Really, just use it whenever someone's in range. Even when fighting 1v1 and they're not running away, pulling them will actually give you a huge advantage, as the pull actually stuns them before slowing them. And finally, what we've been waiting for, noxian guillotine. Darius dunks the enemy, deals a shit ton of true damage, increasing according to the number of bleed stacks on the target, up to double damage at 5 stacks. If the dunk kills the target, the ability will be reusable in the next 20 seconds, and it can occur up to infinite times. Recast will also not cost any mana. At rank 3, which is level 16, noxian guillotine will completely reset instead of being reusable in 20 seconds, and the initial 100 mana cost will also be removed. It will also activate his passive Noxian Might if the dunk kills the target. Also fuels both allied and enemy minions if it kills, which can actually save your ass sometimes. It's also important to know how much damage the ability does, as you will pretty much always want this skill to finish people off. At max bleed stacks, it will deal around 300 at level 6, 650 at level 11, and around 1000 at level 16. Keep in mind that the max dunk damage will increase as you level up, as the bonus attack damage from Noxian Might will increase every level. Now let's actually talk about ways to use Darius' abilities effectively together, or in other words, combos. The combos that you will pretty much want to use anywhere whenever possible is auto attack into W into Q. What makes it strong is that you can apply 3 hemorrhage stacks in pretty much a second, while also makes it nearly impossible for enemies to dodge the Q unless they got some movement ability like an Ezreal or a Fizz, because your W will slow them by 90%. And 1 second is more than enough since your Q only takes 0.75 seconds to cast. Also using your Q when you have just started your W will actually cancel the W animation, making it even more effective. The key to mastering this combo is to time the auto attack reset perfectly. Like, it's okay not to be perfect. Like, no, you can't be perfect, you're a human being. But try to make it as fast as possible. Wait for your auto attack to finish, just barely finished, then press W and Q almost at the same time. Just almost, because you still have to W before you Q, right? Also add an E before you combo if they're not in range, obviously. Next one is flash into W into Q and maybe into R. Remove the auto attack and just W. This is to catch low health people off guard. It's more effective than just Q flash, unless you don't have W available and you need to go in immediately. The W animation will almost be non-existent, and like the other combo, they have to either flash or they'll die, because they're slowed and can't simply just dodge the Q. After the Q, if they're still not dead, you'll still be in range for a dunk to finish the job. If you run further, you can also do this. It's only applicable when your enemy thinks he can fight you and doesn't run immediately. So first you pull them in, auto attack 4 times without using any skills in order to get max further stacks rolling. Then on the 5th auto attack, smash in your combo and dunk them. It's gonna deal so much burst damage that it's gonna basically kill anyone. I mean, it's gonna deal over half their health in less than a second. Enough combo talking, it's entirely up to you to mix and match. Use your auto attack WQ as much as possible. Get the feel of your ultimate to the point that you know when it's gonna kill just by looking at their health bar. Really, it's about knowing how much damage you can deal and then trying to actually deal that damage. That being said, I'm gonna end the first episode here. In the next one, I'll talk about masteries and runes, items, and build paths. For now, peace. Also, here's an example on how to actually play teamfights as Darius. Really, you don't need to care about combos sometimes, you just do anything to kill them, yeah. But make sure you don't go like and not know what you're doing, okay?